First ball for the batter, coming in.
There'll be runs here.
Overstepped. An easy way to get the scoring started.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. That's right out of the meat of the bat.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Doesn't beat the infield. The crowd are really getting quite raucous. It's going to be difficult to focus down in the middle with all this noise. Power and precision in that shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length around the top of off stump. Eventually it'll force a mistake.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
The captain bringing the field in here, trying to prevent the strike rotating.
Clipped neatly off the pads. Should get 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It helps to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Nicely played. Confident appeal. Going with pace now.
From the Sixers.
Finds the middle, won't find the boundary. Big edge. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but with no reward, putting plenty of pressure on the batter. Nice shot. There'll be runs here.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Good return back from the deep.
They'll get at least one. Gone! Played all around that one. What a delivery.
Johnston coming in, but will be starting from the non-striker's end. She's got her tail up. Lee lets it go through to the keeper.
Finds the edge. Time to put the squeeze on now. Found the edge the last ball. Just need to keep hitting that same spot again. Edged! Unplayable! Time to follow up such a great delivery. Pitching on a length is obviously the way to go. There could be a couple if they hustle. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Edged! What a ball! That's gone. Couldn't have asked for an easier catch.
Carey, the left-hand middle-order batter, taking guard.
As they get ready to face their first ball, early on you want to get the batter coming forward and getting them to play away from the body before they get themselves settled.
Left alone by the batter.
Carey, taking guard, has been playing well in recent matches. They'll be eager to get bat on ball and bring their A game for this innings. Drives it, complete miss. There'll be runs here. Cheetle finishes a strong over and walks away with a much-deserved wicket.
End of the third, another good over here in the power play. A good mix of running, timing and power sees them ahead of the required run rate early on.
That's a solid shot. Couldn't get it through the field. Confident appeal. Finds the middle, won't find the boundary.
Hard, pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Tried for something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Onto that so early, almost on the up, and they might get 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Nice shot. There'll be runs here. Shot. Should be runs. End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. The Hurricanes are 35 for 2.
That's the power play completed, and it's been a splendid mix of boundaries and running. It's the start they would have wanted.
Going with spin now.
For the Sixers.
Drives it. Wild shot. They'll get at least 1. That's right out of the meat of the bat.
Yes.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. Now, sloppy signs there. The Sixers will need to be better than that in the field. Needless overthrow for 4.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer. Nicely played. There could be a couple if they hustle. End of a better over there. Villiers will be happy to see their economy rate improve somewhat.
The bowlers have been steady. Just some bad balls amongst the good deliveries, which sees their opposition ahead of the required run rate at the moment.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
Nice bowling.
Edged! Unplayable! Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. And caught, easy as you like. Superb catch.
New batter at the crease. She'll look to settle into her innings quickly and work the ball around.
Villani ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. There'll be runs here. And that's the over. A much better showing compared to earlier, and we'll want to build on that.
6 done, and so the field spreads out. The bowlers will be looking to... suffocate the opposition with singles and dots now.
Edged! What a ball! Dropped. Healy can only look skyward in disappointment. And out. Plucked it easily in the slips.
Siva Brunt, the new batter in the middle. She'll want to get the feet moving, get behind the line of the ball early and get stuck into her innings.
Drills that one.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Shot.
Yes.
Should be runs. Finds the fielder with that shot. That's too easy to pick up a single. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. Well-directed throwback. Straight down their throat, and they've put it down. They'll get at least one. Huge edge. Villiers finishes a strong over and walks away with a much-deserved wicket.
So after the power play, they've run well, found the gaps. This run chase seems to be under control.
Great shot and finds the gap. Perfect timing. Strong throw back in from the fielder out there.
Yes.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yep.
doesn't beat the infield. End of the over. Brown has really struggled to put any pressure on the batters so far.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Big throw in and it's on target. Straight to the fielder. Confident appeal.
Graham, the new batter in, but she won't be facing just yet.
That's right out of the meat of the bat. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
Nice bowling.
Oh,
Yes.
nice shot.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover. Can she come back with a dot ball?
Great shot. At least one on offer. There'll be runs here. That's a solid shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a good length. Too short and you'll get punished on this pitch. They'll get at least one. Quick onto that in the infield.
Yes.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It helps to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Finds the middle, won't find the boundary. End of the over, 9 runs coming from it. The Hurricanes are 64 for 5.
So after the power play, they've run well, found the gaps. This run chase seems to be under control.
Nice shot. There'll be runs here. Shot.
Yep.
Should be runs. Nicely played.
New batter in, but we'll have to wait a bit before facing her first ball. She's got her tail up.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Great fielding there. Very accurate long-distance throw. Treneman taking guard. Has been playing well in recent matches. They'll be eager to get bat on ball and bring their A game for this innings. Edged! Unplayable! Time to put the squeeze on now. Found the edge the last ball. Just need to keep hitting that same spot again. The end of the over and a much better one than the previous one. Keeping the batters honest.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Shot. At least 2 on offer. Loud shout. Couldn't get it through the field.
Yep.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Now 66 for 6.
The runs have dried up. A good opportunity to find some rhythm this time round after struggling earlier. Pure class, right out of the meat of the bat. Sweetly hit down the ground. They'll be hard-pressed to stop it. Return from out on the boundary. Good fielding. They're confident. shot. Should be runs. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Great shot. At least one on offer. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
The Sixers.
Huge edge. Confident appeal.
New batter out in the middle, but starting from the non-striker's end. She'll need to wait a bit.
Nice shot. There'll be runs here. There'll be runs here. Massive edge. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. No pressure on that run. Strano ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Absolutely middled that.
End of the 14th over. The Hurricanes are now 7 Pacific.
Nice bowling.
Drilled, but straight to the fielder. This could be trouble. Beautiful catch.
Silver Holmes in the middle will want to get the feet moving from the get-go.
As they get ready to face their first ball, early on you want to get the batter coming forward and getting them to play away from the body before they get themselves settled. Wow, that's missed the lot. Nicely played.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Shot! Punched into the gap, and that's racing away. The ball is returned out there from the deep.
Over. Batting team are now on to Bar Brewers.
Finds the fielder with that shot. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Misses everything. They'll get at least one. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Oh, that just didn't stick. Drills that one. On target with the throw despite the distance.
Yes.
That's too easy to pick up a single. Finds the middle, won't find the boundary. Confident appeal.
Well bowled.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Nice bowling. Yes. Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Smith coming in, but will be starting from the non-strikers end.
Shot. Should be runs.
Well bowled.
Nice shot. There'll be runs here.
Well bowled.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Nice bowling.
Cheetle comes back into the attack. The runs have slowed. They're a good option to continue tying these batters down. Great shot. At least one on offer. There'll be runs here. Nicely played.
Well bowled.
Onto that so early, almost on the up, and they might get 4.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Will you listen to that crowd? They are loving this. It's difficult to hear yourself thinking here. They'll get at least 1. Well-directed throwback. Straight down their throat, and they've put it down. Great shot. Gets hold of that and places it through square leg. Big throw in, and it's on target. That's the end of the over. Some loose deliveries made that one a good one for the batting side, and the game is now firmly in their hands. The Sixers will need to recover quickly if they want to swing things their way.
It's been a bit of a grind, hasn't it? Probably would have liked the chase over some time ago for the net run rate overall, but they've decided to focus on playing it safe. Can't fault them for that.
Kerr to bowl the first over of the power play. It's going to be very tough to stop these free-flowing batters. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. There could be a couple if they hustle. That's right out of the meat of the bat. Confident appeal. That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you've enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.